Hi, my name is Bibek Adhikari. I am an English instructor. In today's class, we are going to solve the exercise portion of Unit 12, that is, I wandered lonely as a cloud. So, let's begin. So, let's start by solving the exercise portion of Unit 12, that is, a poem by William Wordsworth, which is called I Wandered Lonely as a Cloud. Let's go to the exercise section. The first exercise that we have is called Vocabulary in Use. The first phrase that we have is extreme happiness. The second phrase that we have is to look quickly at somebody or something. Let's find out these words first. So what do you mean by the phrase extreme happiness? I think it means bliss. What do you mean by the phrase to look quickly at somebody or something? This means glance. Very good. Glance. The third phrase that we have is to walk slowly around. The fourth one is the state of being alone. Let's find out these words first. What do you mean by the phrase to walk slowly around? It means wander. What do you mean by the phrase the state of being alone? It means solitude. Correct. Let's find out some more words. Another is cheerful. So let's find out these two words. Cheerful means jocund. To move from one side to side or up and down. What does this phrase mean? It means toss. Let's find out some more words. The first one that we have is a light wind and its meaning is breeze. Afterwards we have thinking deeply about something. The answer is obviously the word ponder. Let's find some more words from the poem. So let's find out these words. The first one is to look steadily at somebody or something for a long time. The answer is, so what could be the answer? The answer is gaze. Correct. Let's find out another word. To move lightly or quickly. What could be the answer? The answer is flutter. Very nice. Now let's go to another question. Match the following. Let's find out the first pair. Vacant means, what does the word vacant mean? Vacant mean empty. What does the word sprightly mean? Sprightly means full of life and energy. Let's find out another word. What does the word couch mean? Couch means sofa or a long comfortable seat. What does the word gaze mean? Gaze means to look steadily. What does the word sparkling mean? Sparkling means shining, flashing with light. What does the word bay mean? Bay means a broad inlet of the sea where the land curves inwards. What does the word stretched mean? The word stretched means extended. What does the word gay mean? Gay means cheerful. Old English. It is old English. Nobody uses this word for cheerful anymore. You know that. Now let's go to the reading comprehension portion. In the reading comprehension, first we have the first question, that is, who is compared with a cloud? So who is compared with a cloud? The poet himself is compared with the cloud. The poet himself is compared with the cloud. Very easy. Let's go to another question, number B. Where did the person in the poem see the daffodils? So where are the daffodils? That is the question. So where did he see? I'm just going to write the keyword or the phrase word. I'm not going to write the whole answer. I'm not going to spoon feed you. Mind that. Now, where did the person in the poem see the daffodils? I think they were beside the lake, beneath the tree. So what is the answer? Beside the lake, beneath the trees. Very easy. So the person in the poem saw the daffodils beside the lake and beneath the trees. That is your answer. Please write the complete answer. Now let's solve another question, that is, what word does the poet use to compare the daffodils with? What is the exact word? I think the exact word is stars. The poet is trying to compare the daffodils with stars. So the poet is literally comparing the flower with what? With a star. So this is the metaphor. What is it called? It is called a metaphor. Let's solve another question. Number D. So another question is why the speaker dances with the daffodils. Why? Because he was happy. He was gleeful. What is the exact word that the poet uses? A poet cannot be but gay in such a jocund company. That's why the poet started to be happy and cheerful and started dancing with the daffodils. That's the answer. We have another question. What is the theme of the poem? So what is the theme of the poem? Theme is the main idea, not the exact main idea, but theme is something like, what does the poem say? The main idea is celebration of the natural beauty. So the poet is trying to celebrate the natural beauty. The poet is dancing with the daffodils. The daffodils are very beautiful. Everyone is happy, and because of that, the poet becomes happy. So that is the central idea of the poem. Let's solve another question. Is the loneliness of the first stanza similar to the solitude of the last stanza? Now this is a very tricky question. Now I'm not going to give you all the answer. You need to find out, because I'm not going to spoon feed everything to you. The question is the loneliness of the first stanza, mind it, first stanza, similar to the solitude of the last stanza? That is the sixth stanza, no? So is it same? No, it is not same. There's a reason why these two words are not same, because loneliness has a very negative connotation while solitude has positive connotation. Loneliness is generally negative. If you are lonely, you are feeling sad. You are alone and you do not like it, while solitude has a positive atmosphere. If you are in solitude, that means you like being alone. You are maybe pondering about life, wondering about what to do next, something like that. So find out the answer. That's your task. Find out. With this, we have come to end of today's class, and I'm going to give you some homework as usual. Your homework is, so this is your homework. What is the central idea of the poem? Write a paragraph. So find the central idea and write a paragraph. A paragraph necessarily contains 7 to 12 sentences. That is the standard size of a paragraph. Find out the central idea of the poem and write a paragraph. That's your homework. With this, we have come to end of today's class. If you have any questions or suggestions regarding this video series, feel free to write us at learning@deerwalk.edu.np. Thank you.